folks, welcome back to Teddy Bear 2.0. Today I'm going to answer a few questions that I got asked about what's my diet like, how have I been losing weight, how do I feel now that I'm on my diet, and how has it been affecting my life. So the first thing I want to talk about is I believe that in weight loss there's a three-stage approach, and it's the three basic steps that you got to do to get a good weight loss, staying healthy, and have something that's continuous progress. For a diet, I say set yourself goals of how much you want to lose and how fast, and from there on move forward. So for me, my goal has been to lose weight but maintain a lot of my strength and try to maintain my size. So that means I have to have a really high protein intake, as well as consume a lot of water so that my kidneys can digest all that properly, plus have a good healthy diet, as in healthy as in vegetables, fruits, stuff that's you actually need for your body, amino acids like fatty acids from fish and whatnot. So that's one of the biggest things is having good food that actually is healthy for you. So currently my diet is semi-limited. So by semi-limited, I mean I limit myself to 200 grams of carbs per day, because carbs are one of the biggest ways that you gain weight, or you kind of maintain weight, is because you have too high of carbs, in my opinion. So I kind of cut out my carbs to a lot smaller amount. So with carbs, it's not only about how many I intake, it's also about when I take them, right? So I usually like to start off my day with higher carbs than I do towards the evening. So I try to cut out most of my carbs by lunch. If I still have some left over, I might have some with dinner. So for me, usually the morning starts off with something light and easy, because I like to go, to the gym an hour afterwards. And that usually consists of a shake. So I usually throw like, banana, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, a scoop of protein, and some water in there to kind of get it started off and whatnot. So that's for me is usually my morning meal, and that usually has about 100 carbs in the morning. So after morning carbs, I try to have less than 150 carbs left over, because I usually want to get all my carbs out of the way in the mornings. That way I have the energy in the gym, because if I cut out too much of my carbs, I'll feel really weak in the gym. That's what I've seen is when I try to get 75 grams of carbs or less per day, I was cutting weight really fast, but I was not able to push the weights. I was constantly tired in the gym. So half an hour in, I'd be like, I'm done. Where usually my sessions are about an hour and a half, 2 hours in the gym right now. And then I just try to, eat as much protein high foods during the day as I can, which is eggs, chicken breast, lots of chicken breast, and lots of veggies. Because one of the most important things about meat is if you eat high meat, you have to eat a lot of veggies with it, because it helps digest the food and help you kind of, be healthy, not just, be strong and whatnot. Because at the end of the day, your health is more important than just looking good. And so I try not to restrain from anything, So on restraining in foods, I like to, eat food that I really enjoy, even if it is sweets. The way I do it is I do it in the mornings, because right after mornings I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to burn a lot of it off. I'm not going to give it time to sit and turn into fat. That's my way of being able to enjoy the foods I want to enjoy. So like this morning after my shake, I had a handful of M&Ms. And so that's a lot of calories and sugar, which I'm trying to, limit. But at the same time, I'm about to go have an hour in the gym, hour and a half, and then some cardio in afterwards. So for me, it is acceptable. It's not the best thing to do, but every once in a while it's okay to, have sweets that way you actually get to enjoy your food, because I'm a firm believer in enjoying your food. After carbs, I have a next thing that I really like to work on for diet, even though it's strange, is sleep. Sleep is extremely important, not only to, being healthy and strong and your body recovering. It's also really important due to the fact that the longer you sleep, the less time you have to eat. And for some, that is kind of, you're like, oh, really? Well, of course. But for me, like on nights when I get 4 to 5 hours of sleep, I'm really hungry throughout the rest of the day. And I mean, I will go over, by 1,000 calories on my daily meals. And that's a lot when you consider that, for the most part, on 7 to 8 hours sleeps that I usually get, I'm, within my caloric budget for the day and within my carb budget for the day for 200 carbs per day. But when I don't get enough sleep, I'm pushing 300 to 400 carbs per day. That's double of what my goal is. And so sleep more. And I guess the third part would be is salts. I try to eat less salts and less salty foods because those really affect me. Because I have genetics for high blood pressure. My grandma has it. My mom has it. Well, my grandma had it. My mom has it. And, it's just in my family we have high blood pressure, first of all. And second of all, my workout partner, Pavel, the really big dude, he told me, he's like, yo, dude, if you want to get shredded, cut your salts, cut your sweets. If you want sweets, eat sweets only in the morning. And so that's what I'm working on right now, is only eating sweets in the morning, because I can go work out afterwards. So the 3 things of my diet right now is as follows: limit my carbs, increase my sleep, and decrease my salt. On top of that, it's something that I've always been doing, is a gallon and a half of water a day. Even though I haven't added it or changed it to my diet, it's always been lots of water. But, it's one of those things with high protein intake, you must have a high water intake as well. Now the question of how do I feel? I feel good, kind of, but it's a loaded question. It's a loaded question due to the fact that I pulled my back a few weeks ago doing decline dumbbell press. And I don't know, I guess the way I twisted my back, I pinched a nerve. So now I have like nerve pain shooting into my legs. But aside from that, I feel good. I feel lighter. I feel less strain on my joints. Considering I have a broken knee, that's good. Overall, I think I'm getting healthier, not only slimmer, which is what I'm going for. All right, folks, if you have any other questions, let me know. I'll try to answer them as best I can. Hope you guys enjoyed this short little video about my diet and my what I try to do right now. If you have questions or comments, leave them below. Much appreciated.